All right. We are at Fan Festival Dallas. This is Saturday, the second day of a 3-day show. Hey, how's it going? We're at Fan Festival Dallas. This is Comic-Con in Irving, Texas. This is the second day. I just got out of the Paul Bettany panel. Had a nice discussion there. Now we're going to be doing a little bit of a tour of the convention floor. Hey, how's it going? Thanks for joining. Just going to walk around and see some of the cosplay. Nice Scarlet Witch here. And Doctor Strange. Nice combo there. Yeah, so this is like getting towards the end of the show, so not as busy as it was earlier today. We'll walk around and see what we can see though. Hey guys, how's it going? Yeah, like I said, we're at Fan Festival in Dallas. Some pretty cool art here.
We gotta go eat dinner, don't we?
Is this your art?
Yes, sir.
I like it. It's really cool.
Go get dinner. Hey.
How long does one of those big pieces take you to do?
The big ones are the originals, and
Oh, okay.
maybe like twice as long. Most of them are poster size when I paint them.
Wow.
This one maybe so like 3 to 4 days for the bigger ones, but
That's crazy.
mostly got to let it dry and then do another layer and another stamp or something.
How'd you come up?
Again.
How'd you come up with the Hanko, the stamp on there?
I wanted my name to be on there traditionally,
Uh-huh.
but Shane Sauer doesn't really translate to anything. So
Yeah.
I actually carved that myself.
Oh, cool.
A bunch of different designs, and that's the one I landed on. It still actually says Shane Sauer in English in there. It's
Oh, okay.
SH, and then the A under the H, and then E,
Yeah, okay, I can see that.
AU, and then the ERs right under.
It's pretty legit.
It kind of looks foreign, but I try to make it so it's still English.
Uh-huh. That's awesome. I like it.
Oh, thank you.
I don't think I've seen anyone do like this, like the Sumi ink. Is that?
Exactly, yeah. There's all like calligraphy brushes, like these ones right here, and traditional sumi, and just like you're saying, all paintings, and then we scan them in and different companies.
That's awesome.
I didn't want to like scribble a pen on a nice ink painting. So
Yeah.
I figured the stamp finished it up and ties it all together nicely.
Yeah, it looks really good.
Thank you.
Yeah. Cool. Thank you for your time.
Yeah, man. It means a lot.
Yeah, man, I really like that guy's work.
Got me hot.
I think we on the same frequency.
Okay.
Some cool old cards here.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, literally just had that conversation.
Pokemon cards, of course. Can't go wrong with those, I guess. Alright. A lot of autograph vendors. This guy's got some cool graphs here. Today was a pretty busy day. I saw Alyssa Milano earlier. Waited like at least an hour to see her. Like her line was really, really long, and then by the time I got to see her, like the line was, pretty much gone. I was like at the end of the line, I guess. So yeah, I could have came a little bit later and saved myself some time, but that's all right. Got to have a pretty decently lengthy conversation with her. And the lines haven't been like too horrible, honestly. Like I had a nice conversation with Dennis Lawson the other day, and John Rice Davies was willing to talk for a while. So yeah, it's been pretty cool. Normally you have like maybe 30 seconds to talk to somebody, but I don't know. This convention's been pretty nice about that kind of stuff. Like people have had a little bit more time, which is cool. Hey, David. We are at Fan Festival Dallas. So this is the same people who do like the fan expos, and those are national as well as they do some in Canada too. So it's kind of like an international chain of conventions, I guess you could say. So the fan expo is kind of like the bigger one, and these fan festivals are kind of like a little bit of a smaller scale one. But I mean, you know, still pretty big. But yeah, they just have like fewer headliners, I would say, than the fan expos. Michael is asking if Stephen Amell is. So I think you're thinking about the one that was like 2 weeks ago in San Antonio. I know he was there, but no, he's not at this one. So yeah, that was a couple weeks ago. I mean, he's at all kinds of ones, so I don't know exactly which one you're thinking of, but definitely saw him a couple weeks ago. And you know, the format here is not ideal for panels, but I did post the Stephen Amell panel on my YouTube. If you go to Tales from the Collection on YouTube, you can find it there. It's like an hour-long panel, and I'll be posting the panels from this convention there as well. Just give me a couple of days, and I'll try and get that sorted. Laura's asking why it's so dead. Well, you know, that's a good question. Like, it was definitely a lot busier earlier. It's kind of the end of the day now, so a lot of people have left. But, I mean, it is a Saturday, which is like the busier of the days, so yeah, you would think it'd be a little bit more busy, but yeah, not so much. So I don't know, we'll see how tomorrow is. I'm gonna be here again. Hopefully it picks up a little bit, but yeah, Sunday generally is not as busy as Saturday, so we'll see. But in the morning and afternoon there was some really good cosplay. A lot of people were hanging out, so I don't know. There's a cosplay contest going on right now upstairs, so that might be where a lot of the people are. This whole thing is on like 4 different floors, kind of like 3, because I think the second floor is just like a concession area. So there's like this third deck is like all of the smaller panels where you have like groups and stuff giving talks, and then the third floor is where, or sorry, the fourth floor is where they have the celebrity guests, and they do have the main hall where the Q&A panels are. So yeah, this whole thing is like, it's in a big convention center. There's multiple floors, so I think that is partly what makes it seem like it's a little bit dead here, because everything is really spread out. So that's part of it. But I mean, the fact that like, you know, there's not a ton of people is actually like really good, because you get to have a little bit more time with the celebrity guests when you're getting an autograph or a photo op or whatever. You don't feel as pressured to just get ushered through the line. Anyone a Funko Pop collector here? 10 each or 25 for 3? Might be a good deal, I don't know. Seems like it's a good deal.
Well, no, it might be more.
No, everyone's hanging out over here for some reason. I think they're doing some kind of raffle or something. So, yeah, I mean, definitely see some good cosplay going on. But yeah, like I said, a lot of them I think are upstairs right now. I got a camera up there recording it, so if you want to check out the costumes and all that, you can find that on YouTube a little bit later. Yeah, for those of us who just joined, I am in Dallas for Fan Festival. Some of the headliners are Paul Bettany, who plays Vision, and Melissa Milano, who was on Charmed and Who's the Boss when she was younger. played alongside Arnold Schwarzenegger in Commando. So got some charm stuff and the Commando photo signed. I saw her, let's see. Oh, hello. My name is Lee, says they saw some people. Who do you know, Lee? Maybe any of these people? I don't know. The HFA booth. HFA. I don't know what that is, dude. Heroic Fine Arts. Well, I don't know. Maybe I'll pass him again. Used to like run the cons. That's cool. Which one did you work with exactly? Was it in? It was in Texas. I might have gone to one of them before, maybe. Oh, here's a nice Fallout cosplay. Both of these guys. Florida SuperCon. Yeah. Been to Florida a couple times, but you're good.
I'm here.
Not for Florida SuperCon.
I'm here.
That'll be a nice spin.
That'd be a nice little spin. Where else?
Get on Mario Super. Let's do it.
Huh, cool. I imagine running the convention's got to be quite a headache. Getting all these deals signed off for the celebrity guests and all that. But good money too. There's some video games. Can't go wrong with that. Let's see here. To come back and look at some of these. Looks like they got some good stuff. Yeah. Yeah, with I imagine with all the money you're paying the celebrities, you got a lot of money on hand for that. What's the most you have to pay celebrity guests to come, Lee? Talking hundreds of thousands? 150,000.
The car keys are there, and the car is there, but we're not there.
Yeah, it's easy money. I mean, especially now, like with the SAG-AFTRA strike, with no film productions going on except for the independent ones. These conventions are looking pretty nice. Good way to pay the bills during those rough times, for sure. Yeah, hopefully I'll be here again tomorrow when it's hopefully a little bit more packed. We're kind of at the end of the day, so it's winding down a little bit, but we're going to get a good glimpse of some of the cosplay. Here's Michael Jackson. Like your costume, Michael? Give me a follow and maybe you can catch me tomorrow. If not, I'll be posting some shorter clips of meeting the guests and all that kind of good stuff. Also, thanks, Rons. Appreciate you. Let's see. Did meet John Rhys Davies yesterday. I tried to talk about Indiana Jones, but fortunately he was unable to due to the strike. Couldn't really comment on any of the struck properties, which is a bummer. Had him sign an Indiana Jones 4 poster. Not that it's my favorite movie, but that's the only poster I had on hand. Yeah. Yeah. Lee is saying the booth this size will be $4,000. And it's Florida Cons. Yeah. we got to do a lot of sales to like recuperate that and then come out on top. So it's tough, especially when the crowd's like not so busy. It's got to be a little bit stressful. You know, that means like it's a lot of Funko Pops at like 3 for $20 or whatever they're selling for here. Gotta sell a lot of pops. John, we're in Dallas for Fan Festival. Hey. Well, it's actually in Irving, Texas, which is right by Dallas. Hey, Indy.
Hey.
You're in Florida, huh? Nice. Everyone's like hanging out over here, enjoying the raffle, I guess. I think that's what they're doing.
$40.
That was meant to be. Meant to be. All right, 6, 3, 5, 2, 3, 1. You're supposed to kill me. I'm trying to give you free stuff.
You're having a problem with repeat customers.
Even then, 160.
When did you put those cons on, Lee?
Please.
Me and Mom don't do a lot of
Do you have a favorite guest that you had at one of yours? Here's a Ghostbuster. Oh, okay. Yeah, 2010. It's been a while. And it feels like yesterday for me. You know, that's just how it goes. Yeah, I mean, it's hasn't gotten any cheaper, hasn't gotten any easier being a fan. Like, these things are just the quickest way to drain your pockets is to come to one of these things. Like, the autographs, you know, used to be like $60 on the high end, but now easy to pay $200 or more. You know, luckily, I mean, the prices haven't been too bad. You know, the top end here is about $100 for Paul Bettany at this convention, but it's certainly been more at others.
Oh, I got you. Is the other one?
Oh, okay. Yeah, Fan Expo, they're pretty huge. They got conventions all over the country and Canada. Yeah, they've really been consolidating because, like, in between them and like, what is the other one? Because the one that bought out all the Wizard conventions, GalaxyCon. GalaxyCon, they, like, between Fan Expo and GalaxyCon, they've, like, bought up a ton of conventions and are now operating those conventions under their name. Yeah, Reed Pop, who does, like, Star Wars Celebrations. So there's, like, a few big players in the game now, and they're kind of monopolizing everything, which, I don't know. I mean, I guess there's some benefit to it because, you know, when they sign these contracts, usually the guests will agree to come to, like, you know, at least for GalaxyCon, they usually sign like a 3-show contract. So they'll sign one guest and then they'll have to go to 3 different shows, which means that there's a greater chance for fans to meet that celebrity. So, you know, I guess that's a positive outcome of the consolidation, but I think it's just easier for them to hike up the prices and, like, standardize these high prices across the board. And now you're starting to see like where you used to just have like a additional fee when you're sending in an item for like for a signing, a private signing. I'm gonna have an additional fee for an oversized item like a poster, because there's of course more handling and all that goes into it. But typically you're bringing your own stuff at a convention, and typically you don't have to pay that surcharge. But now those surcharges are kind of creeping into the convention as well, which makes it, you know, even more unaffordable, which is a bummer. It's cute. Dropped some of my stuff off at Beckett earlier. Getting a comic slabbed and a photo stickered. There Hey Bram, thanks for sharing the live. Appreciate you.
And I will come back after.
So basically, you are Monday. Artist alley.
This is their artist alley. A little bit small. You know, I'd love to bring a stack of comics to get them signed at these things, but really didn't have anything in the collection by any of the artists here, unfortunately, and didn't really want to go out and buy anything just to get it signed. So unfortunately didn't really bring any comics this time. Rabbit 1897 is asking where this is. We are in Dallas, the Dallas area. Actually in Irving, Texas for Fan Festival Dallas is what it's called. And it's the same people who do the fan expos. Yeah, that was the whole artist alley. Like, you know, they still like, you know, bill it as a Comic Con, but like the comics are like relegated to a corner and like are an afterthought.
There's three things.
It's really more of, and this is not just fan festivals, this is in general, the Comic Cons are now just general pop culture conventions. The focus is mainly on the celebrity guests, and you know, with few exceptions, comics are the main focus, or even like a considerable afterthought, really. Actually, at the Galaxy Con in Austin, they had like one of the more decent artist alleys that I've seen in a while, and I got a lot of comics signed there. They had some nice talent there, which was welcome, but not often seen anymore, unfortunately. Yeah, Chet loves the Pecos Pete's. Yeah, it's pretty good. I don't know. I don't need to drink all that soda though, and like, I'd feel like I'd be drinking soda the whole time, trying to get my money's worth. You know, so yeah. But yeah, they're good. Definitely a fan favorite. Everyone likes seeing those guys. These guys doing some kind of board game, card game.
Well, you're one of the winners, but
Nice.
You're one class. I'm the first one. So now we gotta do this. That's why.
But my stuff is not allowed.
Oh, yeah, you got a 9.9 back. That's awesome. Yeah, I've never had something graded that high. Not that I do graded comics all the time, but I've gotten a couple. I've gotten like some 9.5s. I think I got a 9.8 before, but no 9.9s. I did pay the extra $15 to get my comic pressed before they grade it. I submitted one comic today. It was like a Charmed one that I got signed by Alyssa Milano and some other people. So, yeah, paid the $15 to get it pressed. Maybe that'll help me out a little bit, get some of the creases. I mean, it was like in pretty good condition, but it's not perfect. There are some imperfections on it. So we'll see. I also had a large lobby card. It was like about a 9x12, I'd say. And it's like, you know, kind of thick cardstock is what it's made out of. And I asked them if they could try and press that because it's old. It's from Commando, from I guess it's an 80s movie, maybe 90s. I think it's 80s. So it's pretty old. It's got some bends and some wrinkles in there. So I asked if they can press it. They were a little bit doubtful that they could, but they were going to try for me. So hey, if they can press it, it'll look a lot better, and that would be pretty sweet. Oh yeah, you got Jodie Benson. That's cool. Yeah, she. I got her panel. She did like a nice little Mermaid song. Like she couldn't do the songs from the movie because it was a struck work, but there was a Little Mermaid TV show, and I guess that's under a different SAG contract, so that wasn't struck, and she was able to do that. So yeah, you head over to YouTube, Tales from the Collection, the whole panel with Jodie Benson's on there, and her singing a song, which was cool. Yeah, it's a little bit dead. It's getting towards the end of the day here. Let's see, what time is it? 6:13. So I mean, it's not too crazy late. Should be more lively, I think. Mark, this is at Fan Festival in Dallas. So you got people already trying to pack up right now. So it's getting towards the end of the day. Yeah, I mean, it depends. Some of the cons are like still pretty busy. I think now, like post-COVID, people have gone so hard on the conventions, and like there's brand new companies that have really popped up and taken off, like SWAU and Streamily, who are doing like signings every single day. So I think there might be a little bit of an oversaturation in the market right now, which is partially contributing to this. I think also the economy is not as good, but I mean, still doing good, but it's not as good as it has been. So I think there's multiple factors that contribute to why it's a little bit more dead, but it's not just this convention. I was down in San Antonio for a big Texas Comic Con, and it was largely the same kind of crowd, really. Like the crowd was a little bit sparse there as well, so it's not just this one. Yeah, the private signings are really taking a bite out of the market share here. There's so many. Like if you look at Streamily alone, like that company probably has like 5 signings every freaking day. Like they do so many signings, and like, good on them. Like it's awesome. Like they got Baldur's Gate 3 just came out not too long ago, but they immediately lined up all the voice actors for signings. Like it was pretty legit.
Do you have any idea?
What's a cool pose for the character? Like, okay, ready?
Oh, Chi-Chi's Anime just passed you guys up. Do you have a booth, or are you just a guest?
Yeah, that looks cool.
booth 106. All right. Hey, shouldn't you be selling stuff right now? Come on. You should be watching me on TikTok. Oh, if I can find you, I'll come say hi. I don't know, is it over here? I don't know. Elmo asking who that is. I guess and what character it is, I couldn't tell you. As for who it is in real life, just a cosplayer.
Just like she's got even God can take all your trick or treating when it was snowing.
Have I seen anything rare? I mean, I've seen some like really nice autographs. Like there's a couple of vendors here. Saw a really nice Scarlett Johansson one, which would fetch a pretty penny. Yeah, some rare autographs for sure. But like as far as like the collectibles, like the Funko Pops and all that kind of stuff, like Pokemon cards, see a lot of that kind of stuff here, and I'm sure there's some very rare stuff. I just do not have the expertise to tell you if anything's rare or not. But like here's a good autograph vendor selling some stills if you want to get them signed here by some of the guests. These people are all here at the convention, and they have some stuff that's been signed presumably at other conventions or perhaps on the street. I don't know. Zoomed in on these ones. Talked to Edward James Olmos earlier. Kind of gave me the third degree when I asked to take some pictures of him. Oops. But he was cool. He was a good guy. A wall of Funko Pops for you guys. Does anyone collect these? I don't personally, but they are still quite popular. Well, I think I'm going to go upstairs and reclaim my camera. I'm reporting the cosplay competition up there. So, yeah. Patrick, we are in Dallas, well, in Irving, Texas, for the Dallas Fan Expo. It's convention's not in Dallas proper, but it's right by there. I will be here again tomorrow. If you guys want to give me a follow, I'll go live again and then also post video. It takes a lot of time to render those suckers and upload them. The internet's not the best over here. I'm not at my house, so howdy. So yeah, those things take a little bit of time. Here's a nice top-down view for you guys. Whoop. Hey, Vic, you were here this morning, huh? Yeah, it was a lot more lively this morning for sure. People are starting to pack up in the vendor area. The panels are done for the day, and stuff is starting to wind down for sure. I'm sure a lot of the guests, if they're not gone already, they're probably going to be leaving quite soon. Patrick, thank you for the follow. Definitely appreciate that. Yeah, just staying at a relative's house while I'm here. I'm usually not based in Dallas, so trying to make the best of it. I'll be here all day tomorrow. You know, when you drive, gotta drive like 5 to 6 hours to get here. Gotta maximize the time. Hey, thanks for the follow, the Aztec. Melanie, we are near Dallas for the Dallas Fan Festival. Uh-oh. Don't get scared, guys. Smells. All right. So this thing is on like 4 floors, so things are a little bit spread out, which is partly why it looks a little bit more dead than it actually is. You know, that and the fact that it's almost the end of the day. Let's see. Alright, so we're gonna go into the main theater right now. We'll see if the cosplay competition's going on still. Uh-oh. See Bruno, I think.
Thanks, you're gonna have to do more on your knees.
Alright, we'll see what's going on in here, guys. Alright, oh, it's dead. Alright, I think that's going to be it for the day. Like I said, if you want to catch me go live tomorrow while there's more people here, give me a follow or check me out on YouTube, Tales from the Collection, same name. I'll be posting the panels and all that kind of good stuff over there. So thanks for watching and following. Appreciate you guys. You guys have a good rest of the day.